If you've ever been captivated by the Chow Chow's distinctive blue-black tongue, you might have wondered why this ancient breed is so popular in countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and other parts of Europe. You see, the Chow Chow made its way to the West in the 19th century, becoming one of the first non-white breeds to be recognized by kennel clubs there. But what sparked this sudden interest? And how did the Chow Chow acquire its fierce, yet adorable reputation? Well, let's dig into the history books and find out. In the 1800s, European travelers began to explore and document China extensively, bringing back with them exotic animals they encountered there. Among these intrepid explorers were two British naturalists, John Reeves and Thomas L. F. Mangles. They both kept detailed journals of their travels, which included descriptions of the Chinese lion dog, as the Chow Chow was known then. Reeves even went so far as to sketch the breed, providing us with some of the earliest Western depictions of the Chow Chow. However, it wasn't just the Chow Chow that caught their attention. In those days, many Westerners believed that all dogs in China were either lion dogs or Peking Jers. So when they saw a small dog with a big bushy tail and a blue-black tongue, they assumed it was a type of Pekingese. The term Chow Chow didn't appear in English literature until 1873, when it was used in a book called The Dog in China by one Captain F.M. Maxwell. He described the Chow Chow as a distinct breed from the Chinese. Quote, "In form and appearance, the Chinese lion dog, or rather the Chow Chow, as it is termed in Canton, is very distinct from the ordinary Pekingese. Despite this early recognition, the Chow Chow still wasn't widely known outside of China. But that all changed when an explorer named Charles G. Gordon Less, who was also a member of the Royal Geographical Society, travelled through China in the 1880s and brought back a pair of Chow Chows to England. These dogs were a hit at dog shows, where they were often labelled as Chinese lions. In fact, the first Chow Chow to win a prize at a major dog show was a female named Lady, who took first place at the Crystal Palace Dog Show in 1891. As the years went by, more and more Chow Chows were imported into Europe and America, in part thanks to the efforts of Colonel J.G.W. Smart, who was another member of the Royal Geographical Society. In 1903, he presented a paper to the Society titled The History and Description of the Chow Chow Dog, further establishing the breed's distinct identity and unique characteristics. And who could blame them for falling in love with these fluffy felines? After all, the Chow Chow's thick double coat comes in a variety of gorgeous colours, including cinnamon, which is particularly rare. And then there's that mesmerizing blue-black tongue, which is caused by a lack of pigmentation in the mucous membranes. While it may look a little strange to us today, it was actually considered quite exotic and alluring in the 19th century, especially among the artistic crowd. One famous owner was the painter Sir Edwin Landseer, who was known for his animal portraits. He owned a Chow Chow named Dai, who often appeared in his paintings. You might recognize Landseer's most famous work, a distinguished member of the Humane Society, which features two of his beloved dogs. It was even said that Queen Victoria had a portrait of her own Chow, Chow painted by Landseer. Another artist with a passion for Chow Chows was Sir William Quiller Orchardson, whose painting, The Keeper's Daughter and Her Woo Dog, was exhibited at the Royal Academy in 1894. The dog in the painting is a Chow Chow named Woo Dog, who belonged to the daughter of a gamekeeper. But the Chow Chow's fame didn't stop there. In 1906, a French artist named Georges Glaire exhibited a painting called La Chinoise et son chien at the Paris Salon. The painting depicts a Chinese woman with a blue-black tongue dog by her side, further adding to the breed's mystique. Even writers couldn't resist the allure of the Chow Chow. In 1922, Agatha Christie, the author of The Mysterious Affair at Styles, gave the world a glimpse of a different kind of detective, Hercule Poirot. And wouldn't you know it, Poirot had a pet Chow Chow named William. Imagine that! So while we may take the Chow Chow's popularity for granted today, it's important to remember that this breed only became a household name thanks to the curiosity and fascination of Westerners in the 19th century. Their unique appearance and regal bearing captured the imagination of artists, writers, and explorers, making them the toast of dog shows and drawing the attention of royalty. And who knows, maybe if it hadn't been for those blue-black tongues, we might not have fallen in love with the Chow Chow quite so hard. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it. Thank you for watching.